Imagine an AI that doesn't just help you, it works for you. It plans your projects, it designs your slides, it automates your workflow, it even creates your marketing videos. I've been using this one AI agent to do it all, and today I'm gonna let you in on my process. Here's how this one multimodal AI agent handles all of my work requirements. Hi, my name is Jad. In this video, I'm gonna talk about an AI tool that I've been using for over 6 months now, ever since it came out. If you watch my channel, you might have noticed that I use it for research and analysis. I even made a video about it back in April, which is 6 months ago. And since then, I've been finding myself using it more and more because they keep adding awesome features. And now with the powerful connections feature, I partnered with Manus for the first time to bring you my complete work process around this essential tool in my workflow. If you want to try it and follow along with me, you can click the link in my description and you'll get 500 credits for free. And I'll also get 500 free credits, so thank you. Alright, I'm gonna go through a project from start to finish to show you how Manus is helping me at every step of the way, starting with this. Let's say I'm starting a project to create an agentic journaling app. I always start with market research. It's an essential step to analyze what's currently in the market and what users need. I'll just give it this prompt. Conduct a wide market research for the following app idea. A journaling app powered by an AI agent that turns text or voice input into journal entries, mood logs, and personalized suggestions. It learns from user feedback, tracks patterns, and offers context-aware insights to improve self-reflection. And then I said, ask me questions if you need any clarifications. And always make sure to tell it to ask you questions. That way your research will always be more accurate towards your specific product. Now you have some options here at the bottom. First of all, under the plus button, you can attach a Google Doc or Figma design, which is awesome. And then we have the agent toggle. I'll keep it on adaptive, that way it decides when to use the agent. And then you have connections. This is where you connect any service you work with, and the agent will be able to perform tasks on your behalf. I'll show you how I use them in a bit. Let's just hit send for now. Now, first of all, we need to answer the questions, and it says here it's waiting for my answers. Okay, I answered quickly, and now because we triggered the wide research feature, it is giving me a complete plan on what it's gonna do with complete transparency on how many credits it will cost. You can see here it is planning to deploy 12 agents simultaneously, and these agents will work on different tasks, so they will communicate with each other to provide me with an in-depth research report. So it's waiting for me to approve. Let's go ahead. It will take some time for all the agents to finish their work, and you will see exactly what is happening at all times. You can click on each task to see what the agent is doing and what subtasks they have, and even watch their screen while they're working. Now I can see here that this agent is stuck on some government page, but all of the other agents are done. So I'm gonna tell it to skip subtask 10. You can just chat with it and it will adjust. And there we go. It continued working on refining the research findings. And a few minutes later, I have 3 very detailed documents that include a crazy amount of data. Now I'm taking you through my process here. What I usually do now after the research is to convert it into a visual website that I can interact with and visually see all of this data. That way I can also share it with my team. So I'll simply say convert the research findings into an interactive web page. That way I will have a link that I can access from anywhere. And there we go. It says it will include visuals and interactive sections and a professional design. Perfect. That's exactly what I need. Okay, nice. The market research webpage has been built. There we go. A beautiful website with all of the data visually displayed. All interactive. Now I can hit publish and view the website live on the web. And at this point, I'll copy and share the link with my team. Okay, that's all nice and good, but that's not enough for me. I need to be able to present this research in a meeting to discuss it. And of course, Manus will take care of that. It has really powerful presentation tools. I'll just say create a presentation. Oh, it already suggested it on its own. Perfect. I'll just click on it. And while it's working, you can notice how it's deploying agents to gather the necessary assets for the presentation. And it's replying back as if you were the one doing the work. Multiple agents working on this while you watch. There we go, beautiful presentation with animation, nice layout, easily digestible information in each slide. You can even edit the presentation directly from within Manus here. You can edit all the text and even move things around. Then you can change the theme. There's a list of themes you can use here. And there's also a smart optimize button at the top that has a few suggestions for you. Really nice workflow for working with presentations. Now you can start to see why Manus has been so essential for me. But wait, there's a lot more. I'm gonna show you how the connections feature in Manus will add even more power and efficiency to your workflow. Continuing with this project, at this stage I want to create a user survey for market validation. All I need to do is add a form creation service to my connections. Here I already have Typeform connected, but you can click on Add Connectors and find your preferred service. There's JotForm here, for example, if you prefer to use that. And you can add a custom MCP so that Manus can work on it with you. Alright, I have the Typeform connector on. All I have to do now is say, based on all the research data, create a user survey for market validation using Typeform. And there we go, in a few minutes, I have a complete survey that I can start sending out. Here's the link to the live survey. And there we go. The questions are super insightful and relevant to my project. It has a mix of quantitative and qualitative questions, which is perfect. And then back in my Typeform account, I can see the survey and modify it if I want. And the responses will be saved and registered in Typeform as well. And once you have all of your responses, you can ask Manus to create a user feedback report. Now, I like to keep my projects organized in Notion. So I have the Notion connector here in Manus, and this will allow it to move the whole project into a Notion page. This is essential for me to keep everything documented and organized. It's also great for managing the progress of a project. I'll ask Manus this: create a Notion page for this project that includes all the necessary documentation and links. Also include a subpage for tracking progress with a Kanban board. And a few minutes later, we have the complete project documentation in Notion. We have the main page with the features, market research, strategy, and next steps. Then we have a page for tracking project tasks. Beautiful. Here I can change the view to a Kanban board or timeline. Then we have the user research page with personas and user segments. And then we have technical architecture page. It details how the system is gonna work. Amazing documentation. Manus took care of everything. Now let's jump into something more fun. Did you know that Manus can generate images and videos with sound with very good quality? It's crazy that this is also included by default. Now let's say I want to create a marketing video for this app. Now I haven't created the branding or guidelines to follow here, but let's ask for a marketing video and see how creative it can get. Let's ask for a specific element, then leave the rest to Manus to figure out. I'll say create a marketing video for this app, use black and orange theme. There we go, it went through all of these steps. It created a 38-second video. That's too long. Let's check it out.
Introducing Reflect, the AI-powered journaling app designed for today's busy professionals. In a world where burnout is at an all-time high, Reflect helps you track your mental well-being in just minutes a day.
No, that's not what I was expecting. I guess I wasn't clear enough with my prompt. I know Manus is capable of much better than this. Let's try it again. I'll say create a video to advertise the app on YouTube. And I said make it cinematic and engaging. And there we go, this is what I was expecting. It's asking me if I want to generate a high quality video that would cost more credits, or if I want to go with the lower quality. It's nice to have the option. Let's select the quality mode.
When the day winds down, your thoughts don't have to. Reflect helps you process your day right from the comfort of your bed. Speak your thoughts softly and watch as they transform into meaningful journal entries. Over time, notice how your mood improves as you build this nightly ritual. Reflect. for a more peaceful mind and a more restful sleep.
There we go. With some editing, this video could be great. Here's another video that I created to test the video capabilities before. This one is of an astronaut walking on a lunar beach.
Whoosh! The gentle whisper of cosmic winds flows across the lunar surface.
And then we have this one of a dragon flying through a waterfall. Alright, one last thing I want to show you. Here's how I modify websites that I generated with an AI coding tool. If you've ever used an AI coding tool like Lovable or Replit or Bolt, you wouldn't want to keep paying for the monthly subscription to just be able to maintain your website. What you can do is transfer your website to GitHub. Most AI coding tools have a GitHub connection feature. That way your code will be yours in your GitHub account and you can deploy it from there. And then when you want to make modifications to your website, you can tell Manus exactly what you want and it will perform the changes. Here, for example, I have my AI Tooltip community website. I generated it with an AI coding tool and moved it to GitHub. I'll ask Manus to display the website for me here. That way I can preview it and then I'll ask for the changes that I want. Now I can see the website in the agent's computer here. I'll say make the logo at the top bigger. There we go, it's bigger. Now I need to add some space below to make it look better. And perfect. Now I'm happy with the changes. I'm gonna say apply the changes to my GitHub repo. And there we go, now my website is live and updated. So easy and so useful. Okay, I have one last thing. And this is so good. You can set your own automations directly from within Manus. You can go to settings, then schedule tasks. Here you can set a task to be performed on a regular basis. I have one that gathers all the AI news for me for the past 24 hours and it gives me a summary with links, and I have it set for every day at 6 a.m. and it will send me a notification on my phone when the task is ready. You can also add connectors to it and have it summarize your emails, for example, or anything else that you need for your daily work. This is much easier than building an automation workflow in an 8N, for example. Just fill out a few fields here and you're good to go. I'm honestly very happy with Manus that I'm only using ChatGPT for quick questions right now. And everything else I do is in Manus. It includes way more than an AI chat tool. It's so valuable for me. It's like having a powerful research assistant and a video generator and an AI coding tool all in one AI tool. And we didn't even scratch the surface. The possibilities are endless with the connectors feature. You can have it help you with any other service that you use. I have my Gmail connected here to manage my inbox, and I even connected N8N to start building automations directly from within Manus. And it goes on to build those automations in N8N on its own. Crazy stuff. I hope this video was helpful to you. And if you want to try Manus, click on the link in the description to get 500 free credits, and you'll help me out with 500 free credits as well. So thank you.